All right, we're going to get this call very much started right now. And I want to start you guys off with something that I read from John C. Maxwell. It's How Successful People Think. And it says, learn from reflective thinking. To doubt everything or to believe everything are two equal convenient solutions. Both dispense with the necessity of reflection. That's a really powerful quote to me that I found pretty interesting. So it's really what you're putting your perspectives on, you guys. And a lot of us, I know because we're like-minded, you're putting it on the negative. So that is your opportunity to learn and swipe that bad boy clean. Remember, these are things that you learned and you grew up with. They're lies, they're untrue. You have the choice, you have the power. Reflective thinking gives you a true perspective. I'm looking at my notes just so you know. Reflective thinking gives emotional integrity to your thought of life. Reflective thinking increases your confidence in decision making. Reflective thinking clarifies the bigger picture. Reflective thinking takes a good experience and makes it a valuable experience. And that's meaning good or negative. It's however you view it, right? So set aside time for reflection. Remove yourself from distractions. Guys, we talk about this a lot on Sundays. That should be your reflection day. You reflect on the whole week. What were your 3 highs? What were your 3 challenging things? What did you do to make those challenging things better? Do you understand when you do that, you're actually exercising the thought process, because the old thought process really didn't serve you a purpose, okay? You want to regularly review calendars and journals. So like, look at your calendar, like, okay, I'm approaching the 15th of this month and we're talking all business here, you guys. I need to start reaching out to more people. I need to talk to my neighbor friend because I don't even really know how to sell a challenge pack, but I just need to mention to them like, hey, I have a challenge group starting at the end of the month and I'm trying to round up a bunch of girls with me by the 15th. Would you be down to like join us? If you're nervous to say something, that's okay. Remember, when your kids, if you have children or whoever, and they're nervous to do something, I guarantee you have told your children to not be afraid to just go do it. So you need to go do the same exact thing and actually be that example. It's very scary to do, but if your intention and you know why you're doing this business, and you know and you believe in the products and you believe in what it's done for you, the invitation process is going to be smoother. But the only way to make it smoother is if you start doing it. It's the only way you're going to grow your business. If you're not inviting and you're not chatting it up, you can't be like, well, I don't know why I didn't get successful, okay? And for you guys, I want you to get your shakes paid for. That's an amazing, cool thing. That's for you. That's a selfish reason, and that's okay. But then you're also helping somebody else, all right? So I just really wanted to mention those things really quickly. I thought those were like such value that we always take time to reflect, okay? I'm gonna share my screen real quick and I wanna show you guys a couple of things. So, all right, a couple of things right here. Guys, this is your Coach Online office right here. And over here when you log in, it says Coach Breaking News. You wanna make sure you're looking at that, because that is something that's like one of the first things you just kind of take a glance at when you're beginning, right? And you're like, you just scan it, you know, like we have over here, we have the 3-day refresh. Let me just move this. Okay, we have the 3-day refresh, and it's showing you guys there's some discount opportunities. Every time you have a holiday, I'm going to tell you this right now, and this is just information for you to write as a note. It is always cool to mention 3-day refresh after a holiday because everybody overindulges, they pig out, and this is a great way for people to lose 5 pounds really quickly and feel refreshed, and they might want to join a challenge group with you because you showed them results. I also recommend that if you haven't done a 3-day refresh, you order a box when you can and do it yourself later and actually show people a journey on that. Super Saturday, you guys, is right here. This is this Saturday. And if you are not going to this event, I strongly say try to make these events in your area. They are everywhere. Seattle, Washington, DC, Michigan. I mean, they're everywhere. So to find an event, you need to come into this page over here and find your event. These are every 3 months, and they really, really ignite your business. They are so much fun. I have never missed one, and unfortunately, I am missing one this Saturday because of a scheduling conflict with me and my vacation with my family, and I have to work. But if you can make it to your Super Saturday, go. Take a friend. Take somebody who's curious about all of this and tell them, say, hey, look, it's $10 for your ticket. You should totally come with me. You do a group workout. You learn about more of the products. You get to be around the like-minded friends. And it's just something that can always feed your soul of why you're doing this business. And if you've gone to a Super Saturday or a Super Sunday already, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The energy is electric. This month right here, it is Beat Your Best in July. Now, I talked about this a little bit on the message thread, and Beat Your Best is beating your best Success Club points that you've ever had since you started your coaching career. So for the people that don't even have Success Club, they've never earned it yet, that's what your best is. Success Club, 1 person. That is your goal for this month. That is beating your best. So in order to do that, you want to reach out to people. You want to talk to people. You want to use that business activity tracker. Even if you have no idea how to use the darn thing, just try to start implementing it. And if you have questions, message it in the message thread, and don't be afraid to ask a question, even if it's more than once. Guys, I asked questions so I was blue in the face. I'm sure people got annoyed with me, but this is my business and I have to learn. YouTube is also a great way to learn and ask questions about things that you're not really sure of, and in the Coach Online office as well. So if you don't have a best, my best was Success Club 22, and I didn't even try. And I notice, you guys, when I try in quotes, I don't do good in my points. When I let it go and just say, screw it, I'm just going to ask people because I love this stuff so much. It's more authentic, it's more organic, and I get a more organic Success Club, if that makes any sense. So if you don't have Success Club yet, your goal this month is helping 1 person, 1 single person. And if you need help signing them up, you send me a text and I will walk you through that signing up process. And eventually you will learn how to do it on your own, but I am here to help you. All right, so let's get to this last part here, and then we're going to go into some real nitty-gritty cool stuff over here. The Success Club reward update. If you look over in your Coach Online office, I'm not going to spend too much time on this, but I want you guys to go after we're done with the call to the Coach Breaking News and look at the Success Club reward update. That is something that is very enticing. And here's the coolest thing too. If you win these free prizes, guys, this can be prizes and incentives to give away to people who maybe want to sign up with you. Like, you know what? I'm giving a couple incentives away. I save all of my winning prizes for giveaways. I don't have to pay anything out of my pocket. I don't have to spend extra money. And some things I keep for myself because, hey, I love a hat. I love a shirt. But if they're giving away stuff because I won Success Club, I'm going to kick that back into my business because it's only going to help me invest in growing what I want. Okay? So with that said, let's get over here right here, you guys. We're going to start with this. This is really important stuff tonight. Can everybody see the screen? Yes? All right. I took time to write down, and I want you guys to do this too. I want you guys to take time to write down why coaching would benefit you. That needs to be something that you guys do on your own time when you have, because you have to know why you're doing it. And it's not always surface level. You have to write why you really want it. So over here is an example of all of the things of why there's some way I love to coach. You know, I want to start putting money into savings. I want to quit my job. It's not that I don't hate it's not that I hate my job, but I find myself more passionate in helping other people. It's it's helped me find my voice. I'll be able to go to my kids' events more. I'm making real new friends. I'm finally realizing through coaching that I am enough. I'm working on paying off our credit cards, which are astronomical. It's like, guys, write down every single why you have and post it somewhere. So then when you're not feeling like it and you're like, I just don't want to do 5 invites today, all you're doing is drying your well up. Don't dry the well, pump the well. However small, however big you want, pump it. But you have to start. You just have to start that process. Maybe you're like, you look at the activity track and you're like, but I can't do 3 new friends. Fine, skip that part. Go to the rest. Shout out a person. You're like, well, who do I shout out? I don't have anybody signed up. You can just shout out one of your dear friends on Facebook about why you love them so much. Or maybe you have a family member who just rocks your world. Shout them out. It shows that you care. It shows that you have heart. And not only that, my God, it makes you feel really good, right? Like, it makes you feel good to give love to another person. So it's just these full circle moments. If you just begin that process, other things will start to evolve and unravel. The other thing too is throughout conversations, I really think you guys need to write these things down, and I'm going to try to copy and paste them. I did put them up in our message thread, but these are important things to slowly start to remember when you're doing calls. It's like, I think the most important message right here is the most important one. I would love to hear more about you. That is a very powerful tool because you want to get to know these people. You want to know how many kids they have. Did they have a hard time growing up? Can you relate to them on some factor? None of that is Beachbody related. Do you guys see that so far? You're just literally getting to know somebody, So like when I first started to get to know, Zoe, for example, I said to Zoe, I was like, Zoe, oh my gosh, like we signed up and we got her rolling. I was like, tell me about yourself. Like, what do you do? How many kids do you have? How old are your kids? Like, I want to know about Zoe. Like, I want to know about Zoe. I know now through Instagram stories that they are big swim team people, and it's a big part of their network. And that shows me that, Zoe, you have a very nice market of swim team people that you can connect to on this level. And she's a dog lover. She got a dog driving in her front seat. Guys, see, I already know through just simple little moves, I care to get to know Zoe. And when you genuinely care, your invitation won't be scary. It just won't, because it's just like, oh my God, I love you. Oh my God, by the way, I'm doing this great challenge group at the end of the month. Dude, have you ever thought about joining? Make it not a big deal, So tell me a little more about your current health and fitness goals and what is working for you and what is not. That is where you grab your pen and paper and write it down, especially the things that are not working for them, because you need to circle back around in a conversation that you're having and saying, okay, so what I heard was you've tried so many protein shakes and you've gone about 4 months at a time, and then something happens and you quit on yourself. Gosh, have you ever been a part of an accountability team where we can actually get you through that deadly 4 to 7 month period? And it sounds like to me too, you've never had somebody who actually mentored you to help you through the hard stuff. That's what I do. I would love to help you through this and conquer your goals and squash those bad habits. It sounds like to me, you just maybe didn't have those right tools. The cool thing is, it's totally led you up to our conversation. I love this. So you always want to go back to a pain point, because that's what gets them to do things. It's what gets them to call, I don't know, what's that website, an infomercial, and reach out because they talked on a pain point. They talked about cellulite. They talked about the girl at the pool who doesn't want to show her backside. Do you see what those pain points are? But here's the thing. Write those things down and come back to them. And you can also write about pain points that women suffer with all the time, and put them into your posting on Facebook. If somebody says to you, okay, money is the only thing that's stopping you, you should be like, great, we don't have a problem. This is the most inexpensive thing you can possibly do, and the healthiest one too. When people tell you Shakeology is expensive, because you will get it. You're going to get it. You're going to get no's all the time. So be prepared, and be prepared to learn. You're going to say to them, I know Shakeology is expensive. I felt the same way too. But what I found is once I got into it and when it made me start feeling better, and give your specifics, it became my greatest investment. And if they want to know why it's so expensive, the terminology that I like to use, I'll say, listen guys, it's like me going to Butler's Orchard, picking an apple literally myself from the apple tree, putting it at my house, drying it up, grinding it up into powder, and placing it in a bag. It is that organic. And the reason why it's expensive is because the production companies wanted Darin Olien, the creator of Shakeology, to put extra ingredients in it to lower the cost. Now, for me, in my past, if I see an ingredient that I cannot pronounce, like aspartame, which is in light yogurt, then it's chemically produced in a company, in the production company. That is why things are cheaper, you guys. You have to let people know. So many people look for the cheap way, and you're like, but are you looking for the cheapest way, or are you looking for what's going to be the best for your body and the best for your nutrition? Now, if you're like, I'm still nervous to talk about Shakeology, write down all the reasons why you love Shakeology yourself. And I love to use this word too, you guys. All I know is, that's one of the best lines you can say in a conversation. All I know is. Because literally, all I know is that I started this 3 years ago, and all I know is that within the first week, I started noticing a change in Shakeology with me. And all I know is that I stayed a part of a challenge group, and I haven't left a challenge group since I started, and I've never quit on myself, thought about canceling, thought about letting go, pushed through the hard stuff, because this stuff works. That's all I know. I've connected to that. So you need to connect to why all you know is X, Y, and Z about what it's giving to you already, big or small. You have to make these lists, and you just have to kind of think about it. You know what I mean? All right, I'm going the wrong way. There's a lot of other things you can say throughout the conversation and conversational pieces here. I love to rev people up. You know, I always say it's going to be so much fun to see you doing this together and see how awesome you are and you're going to be feeling, because that's how I felt. These are all things how I literally felt, and I'm just giving them back throughout a conversation. In 3 to 6 months, if you woke up feeling confident, what would that be worth to you? That's a great question, you guys, especially if you're going to get the, it's not the right time and it's too expensive. That is the best money response ever. Let me ask you a question though, regardless of how much it is and regardless about the whole time thing, you know, food for thought here. In 3 to 6 months, if you woke up feeling confident and healthy and happy, what would that be worth to you? And you can say, you don't even have to answer that, but just think about that, because I'm genuinely here to help you. You're not here to give them a challenge pack sale. You are here to help them. The hard part, our jobs, you guys, as coaches, comes after the challenge pack sale. That's the hardest, because we have to give them the results they're seeking. Another thing that I like to use is, girl, I know you want to make changes and I want to help you. So fill me in on what's holding you back right now, and we can figure this out together. I want to know so I can help them. I want them to know so they can think about it. Even if maybe they don't sign up this month, they might sign up 6 months from now. They need to see that I'm genuinely caring. So some of these wordings, you guys, write this down, you know, and again, I'm going to try to copy and paste these things into our message thread. But these are genuine responses that I give out, because even if they don't sign up for the month of July, they are going to know that I care, because that's how I build my business, through heart, passion, and purpose. Here is a great example. I love these, you guys. These are so super key. All right, here's an example. Okay, so you've done invitations, you've talked to them, and you send them a link to sign up, or you've sent them messages on invitations and they went ghost on you, meaning they're not responding back, they're not getting back to you. Sometimes too, guys, that's why your follow-ups are super important, because they may not have gotten your message in Messenger. And a lot of times I might circle back on their Facebook page and be like, hey, you know, I'll say like, hey, I'm not sure if you got the free recipe that I sent you on Facebook Messenger, but go check that out really quickly. But if you guys see this, I gotta charge my computer here. Give me 1 second, my computer's gonna die. But if you guys see this, what's cool is that I wrote, so excited for you to get rocking on your upcoming vacation. Here's the link to get all you signed up. Shoot me a message after and I will add you to the group. Can't wait to hear from you. Love you much, whatever, right? That's the thing that I sent. And they go ghost. So I will wait probably about another week or maybe even next month, because I'm like, you know what? They're just ignoring me for whatever reason. And it's never about you. It's never about you. But I wrote, hey girl, and always use their name. Like, hey Danielle, I just wanted to circle back with you. I love that, circle back with you. There's nothing wrong with saying I'm circling back with you. I know last time we touched base, you were chatting about your upcoming vacation and how pumped you were to going in our girl tribe. Sometimes life gets crazy, especially as a mom. So I wanted to be sure you knew we still have a spot for you in this group for you. I'm getting everyone set up today and I've got a spot for you. Are you ready to jump in with us? Guys, they can say, no, I'm not ready. Great, no problem. How was your 4th of July? Just wanted to make sure I didn't want you to think I left you out. You know, it just shows that you care. So this is a great, great, great piece if they have gone ghost on you. I love, if you write anything tonight on your notes, write, I just wanted to circle back with you. That's a great, great response back. Another example is an old invite that ended up with the time objection. You're going to get so many people saying, I don't have enough time to do it. I would love to do something like that. I misspelled it. I have a lot on my plate right now and can't add anything else. You're going to get that a lot. Hey Danielle, I know last time we chatted, you were interested in jumping into one of our groups, but we're juggling a lot. I just keep thinking about you and how I think you would really connect with some of our other busy babes in this group. See how I'm connecting what she said to my response? She said she's got a lot on her plate, and I'm addressing the fact that we all have a lot on our plate, right? Because it's true. And how I really think you would connect with some of our other busy babes in this group, cheering each other on and making it work with crazy schedules too. Want to give it a go and show yourself how dang capable you are this round? I know you can do it, girl. So if these give you a little bit of motivation to like figure things out, these come with time, guys, with responses. And maybe you're like, oh, I can't do that. Just start the process. Just start the process. And this may not sound like your wording, but if this gives you some inspiration to think of your wording, come up with the Zoe wording or the Danielle wording or the Sydney wording. It's your wording. I'm just trying to give you things that I do that work for me, but I had to do a lot of practice in order to get this down. It was not an overnight process. An invite with no response that watches your Instagram stories and interacts with your posts. Guys, you're going to see people that follow you on Facebook, like your stuff, watch your Insta stories, and you are like, okay, I sent you an invite and nothing. You've been watching me like a hawk. Those are the people you want to have conversations with and just like reach out and say, what's up, and get to know them. So, hi Stacy, been following you on Instagram for a while and I finally figured I'd shoot you a message, and I really feel you may love this business we are doing and could be awesome at it. This is a coaching opportunity thing that I've done. But I'd love for you to come see what we do, what we are about, and see if it's something you'd love too. Do you have a little time to hop on a live call? No, I don't. Nothing wrong with that. But what you did was every single time you're planting a seed, okay? Every single time you are planting a seed. So no matter what you do or no matter what you say, there is a purpose and a place for everybody. That is the coolest thing. If you decide to go, nobody likes me, I'm not getting any responses, you're fueling the wrong business tank. Don't fuel that tank of guilt and shame. Because guys, again, something my therapist taught me, it ain't about you. You're making it about yourself. It's not about you. It is honoring and our responsibility to help people. But you help yourself first, right? And then you share that. You do not have to be a perfect coach before you start asking people, do you want to join the group? Lord knows if I waited, I would never have gotten a lot of people on this team. I just said, screw it. It's never going to be great or bad or good or bad, but I'm just going to do it. And if you know why you're doing it and you have connected both mind, body, and spirit every day, you have to connect with your why every day. Because if you're losing stride and you're losing hope and you're getting all down, you've disconnected from the why. That's all it is. You've just disconnected from the why. So what does that mean? Get reacquainted with the why. Stay involved in your challenge group. Stay involved in your team call. Get into the Diesel Nation Academy and start that process. Guys, however little the assignment is or however big, like just do one. And then you're going to feel like, I'm actually doing something. Just like your health and wellness, right? When you start your health and wellness and you're like, I don't see anything, I'm just eating carrots, sucks, you know? And then after a little while, you're like, well, I have more energy and I'm sleeping better and I think I'm seeing some movement here. That's because you're pumping your well, right? I know for me, if I skip personal development and I skip my visualizations that I do with some music, I lose my feed and my fuel. So it's very important to me for my business, for my family, for my health, for my wellness, not even just the business, you guys. For me, it is like free medication. You know what I'm saying? You know what it's like, it's just one of the things I'll never not do. And if I think, and we all do this because, oh, I'm good. I don't need to do personal development today. I'm feeling it. I'm great. You need it. You still need it. You know, a person who has cancer, who feels great, can't skip their medicine and can't skip their treatments because they feel fine. You gotta go because you need to feel even better and even more healthier and cure yourself. Okay. I kind of relate to that. I know it's weird and bizarre, but that's what I do. We have 4 minutes left on the call. We're going to have another call again next Thursday. But in the meantime, you guys, I really want you to dive in to that business activity tracker. Have you guys been using your tracker this week? Can you guys raise your hands? Yes, no, and be honest. Write in the chats, yes or no. And if you haven't, that's okay. Just remember, you are an independent Beachbody coach. That means whatever you decide to do is okay. It's your business. It's yours, right? So there's nothing wrong with not using it, but I'm going to tell you guys, use the damn thing because that's how I hit Success Club every month. And I know you guys all want it, but if you're not using tools, that's how we do the downward slope. Okay. So if you don't use it this week, that's fine too. We're still going to chime in our credibility and we're going to post our business activity trackers into our team thread on Sunday. So it's okay, whatever you fill out, because it's your company. It's your business, right? So don't be going like, well, I don't want to turn it in because Stacy's going to be mad. I have nothing on the board yet. How can I be mad? It's not my business. It's your business. You know, I'm here to help you build your business when you're ready to build your business, right? So I'm never going to make you build your business. I'm never going to ask you, did you? When you are ready to build and you are ready to pump, you got to plug into these things that I'm telling you to pump, to get into, because it's only going to help you. If fear is stopping you, if being overwhelmed is stopping you, guys, You got to try something. You got to reach out to me, say, I need a one-on-one. I don't feel like I have steps. I feel like I'm getting overwhelmed. And then we backtrack. I just had a great call with Tiffany the other day at Starbucks in the grocery store. And we backtracked her because she was feeling overwhelmed. And we have a plan in place for the week. And hopefully, Tiff, are you feeling better with that? I think you were feeling better from our chat. Yeah, good, good. That's what you need to do. Like Tiffany had something, she reached out, she told me, we worked it out, and then we created a plan. So you just have to create these plans for your business, okay? I hope this call was valuable. I hope this call motivated you to try and take those leaps of faith. And remember, the top coach of this company is an introvert and scared of public events like nobody's business. But she's in her, she's in her house and she's pumping the well. And all of you guys are in your house and pump your well. Remember, I know I can lay out all of everybody's whys. And my why right now is for my kids. I don't want to live paycheck to paycheck anymore. I'm tired of it. I'm not going to make it go away unless I take massive action. That's me. I want bank accounts for my children. I want them to have a confident mom who stands really tall. So write down your why of why coaching would benefit you and be selfish in that and say them every day. I literally have a journal that I open up every morning and I say like 20 things about why I love it. And I stay constantly connected to the source. Okay. So don't disconnect, reconnect. And with that, you guys, just do your best in your business. Reach out to me. I'm here to help you. I had a day 1. I had a day 20. I had a day 30. I wasn't perfect, but I'm here to help. We can go 1 week at a time. All right. We're going to have a goal setting class or course or whatever, our team goals, Sunday night at 8:30 p.m. Talk about our goals for the week. We're going to post our business activity tracker sheets. Have a great night. And remember, do your best and forget about the rest. I love you guys, and I want all y'all at Summit, so get your damn tickets. I